like it. Okay, we had a little issues, but we're getting right on into it. We had a little crash, um, but no worries. So we are 25 years into the future with our Lord Celtigar campaign. We are currently at not quite full capacity of our levies. You might ask why we have so many levies. It's because we also occupy the Dun Fort. Our king, King Corliss, took it over. Then we then fought the vassal that had it, took it for ourselves, and that has become the base of our power. We also have Point Side under our control and a few other territories. So last time out, if you missed it, like I said, we acquired Duskendale. We also developed Lord Edgar and Shiera Celtigar. Our daughter has married. So that provides us with the alliance of House Celtigar. Very nice. Stormwind's house. We are also allied to Lord Rosby because our other daughter is married to his heir, Sir Reynard Rosby. They have 2 daughters. Our son, we have one son, our heir, that is our master of the horse, and he has 2 daughters, one of them with a daughter, Smalma. She is married to Rickard Rain of Castamere, and she is our harbor master. Our other our other son, Quentin, is an archmaester. What does this chat say? Because we sent him off to the Citadel very early in the playthrough because he was a bit sketchy, and we didn't really want to deal with him. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing loaded up again right. We shall see. There's some construction going on outside that has my dog bugging. Yeah, so this time out, what we're planning on doing is probably building the base of our power up, trying to centralize that a little bit. Last time out, we were talking about potentially moving our realm capital to the Dunfort, but we're going to wait until it has a bit more control first, I think. Let me pull my chat doc out. There we go. Alright, got everything ready now. We should, at least. Okay, we're back in here. Yes, we have Crabs returning Dunsfort, like I was saying. We have our 3rd son, Lord Aloran, who has been given the High Lordship of Crackclaw Point by our King Corliss. That was not the coolest thing he did, because we were also trying to get that one, and he kind of circumvented us. But I get it. It's alright, no harm, no foul. So like I said, today I think we're going to do a lot of raiding, because last time out we established the practiced pirate tradition. It's going to be down here. It's going to allow us, as long as we stay below the king level, that'll allow us to go out and raid, basically exchange for prestige. Very nice, very fun. Last time out we went and raided some of the north. One of the ways I like to find people to raid is just seeing who's fighting in wars. That'll make them a bit more vulnerable. So like up here, the Boltons were fighting against the Umbers. So we just took our chance and went and gave them a few licks, raided all up around here. So we're going to come on down, we have some criminals we can pardon. Lady Elaine, what's her deal? We have a learning perk we can use. So let's go ahead and do that. Learning lifestyle. And I guess we'll just start on this last one. Personal physicians will cost less to hire. So last time out, our king also conquered the High Lordship of Maidenpool, and it looks like he's put someone he's related to on the lordship there. I'm not sure if this is a brother or something. I'm not going to open up the family tree because that seems to cause a lot of lag, and I can barely even run it. So we're not going to open that up. Maybe I'll do it off camera so I can just write a little note down. So this is pretty cool. Sometimes you can see other Westerosi Valyrian houses going out to raid. Okay, I don't really care about that. But still, like Lord Joffrey, he's going out, he's gonna go raiding. Hopefully that'll bring him back some loot, make his lands a little better. We are also the lords of all this. Is it Rook's Rest we're the High Lords of? We have Rook's Rest and Claw Isle are our High Lordships, and we have Lordship of Claw Isle and Duskendale. So Jonna, one of my knights, is plotting to kill my daughter. Probably shouldn't have let that happen, should I? Probably should stop that. We'll see if we can imprison her. Those Ironborn can be a bit tricky. Indulge in a drink. I don't think I need to invite claimants. I think we'll just let that go as it is for now. We're up to 7,100. I think when we get up to... Oh, and she's fled into the countryside. That's alright. Okay. I'm not going to attend that tournament, but I will ransom off Varley Umber. And as you can see here, I don't have... I'm not full on knights. Our two accolades are the Shield of the Claw and the Rage Knight. These dudes are looking pretty old. And who is this? Valerio, Super... Diomar Uxley. I don't remember getting him. But welcome all. We have a decent little slew of men-at-arms here. We've got the Sea Snakes, we have some Mongonos, and some Crossbowmen. Those are restoring, because when you pull out your raiders, they will raise as well. And wonderful timing, we'll spend 250 religion points and ask our head of faith for some gold. Never gonna say no to that. Why not? We'll also send the herald out and invite some claimants into court. We'll see if anyone interesting comes up. So I did have some pinned characters going as well, just to kind of see what some fan favorites are doing. So let's go check in on Prince Daemon. Married to Alinor the Sweetheart Targaryen. He's fire obsessed. Last I checked, he had not tamed a dragon. He's got a daughter now. Interesting. So let's go to his brother, Viserys the Silver Dragon. He's Balerian's rider. He's got two sons, Aeron and Balon, married to Rhaena Targaryen, who's got a little milk of the poppy problem. Our son Quentin Celtigar, who, like I said earlier, he is an Archmaester in linguistics, Master of Linguistics. And I'm not really sure like how the Archmaestership works, if he's like one of many, or like what level he's at. But anyways, good for him. We've also got Rhaenys Targaryen, who is just kind of hanging out at White Harbor, I guess. She is married to a Manderly, who does not look like he has much time left. And then, of course, we have King Corlys, our liege. This is the one we've interacted with the most. And he's just there, married to our cousin. His kids are here. Married into some random house, not sure where that is. He's allied to King Josmond of Castamere. It's a pretty formidable alliance. He has not tamed a dragon. I don't think he has anyone in his court that probably can, since he's not married to Rhaenys. There doesn't seem to be any dragon rider genes there. One second. I think I gotta adjust something a little bit. Okay. I think I got it. But I think there's a bit of static being picked up. We're gonna reject both of those. I'm not really too interested in going to either of those tournaments. But so I had to lower the sound gate a little bit, so I think I might have to speak up a little bit, but that's alright. I was being a bit quiet into the mic. Yeah, so we're at 8791. That's pretty much good enough. How about we go ahead and just call up our raiders? It looks like our men-at-arms are full. Shouldn't take them too long. 5 days left until they are fully mobile. Let me not zoom out that quick. There's some of that music skip, and that's never a good sign. So I kind of want to send them north again. I'm not really sure. I might lead this myself. Sometimes you get different options to do things when you lead it yourself, I believe. So we've got 8,800 in our host. We could probably raid just quite a few people that we want, especially between the Umbers and the Boltons. Let's see down here. I believe those are like our cousins or something, so we might not raid them. What's Tarth looking like? 63, 66. Will they? Let's see if they'll rise against us. Maybe not. Might come down here. Kingdom of the Tour, they were fighting last time. I don't know if they're really going to be strong enough to resist. The Rainwood, they're married into the Targaryens. Come on now. Help me out some. The Red Watch. Maybe the Red Watch and like the Dontarans. I think we're going to come down here. Looks like, I think Ironwood lost. Yeah, they lost their main province, which is not, or did they get subjugated? No, they got it taken from them, which is never good for your cause. So our ships should be sailing down south. Triphammers building a dumb fort was constructed. Station man-at-arm damage plus 35%. Levi reinforcement rate plus 30, and increase our captain effectiveness by 5. So that is always good. Always good to upgrade our captains. Do we have any prisoners? We have Eddard, who we got from the north. Alana. Can I just execute? Nope. You know what, we'll let them all go. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. I just lost a bunch of dread. should have been like converting them or something. I'm not even sure where to check my dread, since it's not up there. Maybe it's under like the house thing. Doesn't appear to be. Oh well. Yeah, I'm sure it's in there somewhere. We can find it at a later time. So the ships are coming down. They're just going to be sailing past Tarth right now. Taking their sweet old time. I don't believe our liege has been getting up to anything recently after taking over the Mootley lands of Maidenpool. So we're coming through the Straits of Estermont, which I believe those belong to the Conningtons. We will not be trifling with them right now. Friends of the Dragon. Come down here. We're going to start raiding Ironwood land. We're going to go and hit the province of Gaston Grey and the city of Shriekshab. Should be an easy peasy 36. 36 gold, that is. And like I said, I think I might try and lead this myself. Because I kind of want to see... Sometimes there's different events that pop up. And also we're getting a bit old. Regency. Yep, we have entered a regency. Our son has taken over. That is fine. We begin sharing power with him, but that'll also mean that when we get back, he'll get a bit of prestige from it. I do think it's funny the look of like the nice, the nice suit with just like the military helmet on top. I guess the plate helm or whatever. Pardon some criminals. Or we could imprison the criminals. Put them in a hole and throw away the key. So after we raid this little island, we're going to continue on into the flat water and just hit these territories. Hopefully we find some hostages. That's generally where the most gold comes from in raiding. You also don't have to exchange any prestige for the ransom for your hostages. So let's see, shebang, shebang. The settlement of Gaston Grey, important stronghold in the Greater Gaston Grey metropolitan area. Has fallen to my raiders. We have to run on the vast tracts of land and many of their quivering subjects. Let's get some plunder, I think. Yeah, bring me plunder. See right here, Lady Mira. We've captured her, so we will ransom her right back off. That should be her, because we freed our other prisoners in the dungeon before we got started. It's not. I was gonna say that should be what we were looking for. So it should end shortly, and after that we'll send them across the small coast. Come back to just hit province of the Flatwater. Like I said, that was an easy or I guess 66 because we got that raiding event that allowed us to get a bit more gold than it previously said. Which we are always going to take that sweet, sweet gold. building and crabs returned. We have readied scorpions. Huh. These are skirmishers, right? I could. If I upgraded this out, I will do that one. Sometimes I like the ones that take like 4 years, because that gives me like less I have to like look at. If that makes sense, like once that's going, it's kind of occupied for a while. Like some of the economic and trade ones, I feel like only take like 8 months, 12 months. And good lord, sometimes it's so quickly, you're just like trying to keep up with the upgraded buildings. Okay, so House Connington is got a dragon. Well, I guess she's bonded with one. Reynal. So raiding the Flatwater, we'll come up to Sea of Merlin's Rest next. And here in Dorne, we do want to be a little careful about our attrition rates that can slowly dwindle our army, and we don't want to come to the point where the area we're raiding can fight us, because it's really easy to get bogged down and not pay attention. And then out of nowhere, the place you're raiding has either the same amount of troops or close to it, and since they are defending in their territory, they will have the advantage. I think we'll hit all of them. We'll hit the 4, we'll hit the 23. Do I really want to hit the 4? We'll see how many days it takes for that. For some reason, I thought you could not get hostages from cities. We'll have to pay attention. So no hostages from there. So we're already at 116 gold, which is not too shabby for already just getting started on the raiding. We can carry a total of 1,278. I doubt we will come anywhere close to that. I would be more than happy with like 400, 300, anywhere in that range. But then the name of the game is probably going to be, we'll get some more men-at-arms. If I don't think I can get another province. We do need to keep perusing the artifacts market, so then hopefully we can find... Oh, Harold's being a dick. So hopefully we can find something that increases our vassal limits. Or not our vassal limit, our domain limit, so we could station another men-at-arms. We already have 3 men-at-arms units and only 2 territories. So we did take some prisoners there. Oh. The old King Jaehaerys has passed. Vermithor runs free. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should try and tame a dragon on my way out. That would really set up the family. Blood, named after this river. This is the river of the Green Blood. The Green Blood major river. And here at the end sits like Planky Town, a little trade hub, the closest thing I think Dorne has to a city. If I remember. Alright, so we're gonna keep raiding the Ironwood lands. We come back this way. Hit the city of Doonbold. The Scourge Hold. City of Drywash. Scourge Side, Brittle Bush. You know, while we're down here, I was watching a Fantasy Haven video the other day, and it was showing like the different names. These guys have so many just citrus name things. Sweetwater. Put lemons in your water. Lemonwood. Tanghelm. Wood Rind. Millerstown. I don't know what Millerstown Town was it? Sourton, like call it Sour Market. Late bloom. I wonder if lemons are like a late bloomer. Olive Grove. Maybe that wasn't their land. That was the Illyrians or whatever they're called. Illyrians. I just looked at them. So we're gonna just keep going. We'll hit Deceptive Dreardoon and just keep making our way until we can get deeper and deeper into the territory and eventually just hit their realm capital. We'll try and rank. That'll be a quick 30. Sir Ronsel Ogier. Not great. Not a great night. What did we take? So we took him from the Steading. That is a reference to, I think, actually the Ogiers in the Robert Jordan series, The Wheel of Time. Because they are supposed to be under the Tor or something. I think they're originally under Kingdom of the Tor, something like that. Continue to raids, and we'll go to the city of Drywash next. Now, while we are near the border, gotta just make sure we don't step into the Manwoody territory, because they are pretty strong. King Dickon, are you kidding? Dickon Manwoody. That's kind of funny. Ooh. So our alliance has started with Lord Edgar Selmy. Our granddaughter is in charge out there. Which, just the way we are now, our power level from taking the Dun Forts in that, we don't need them as much, but it still would have been nice to have an extra 3,000 troops we can call upon. We'll ransom them. And we'll just negotiate that alliance. So I guess we could still have done that anyways. We'll get 50 from Lord Rodri of the Drinkwater, which I believe House Drinkwater, I believe it's Garish Drinkwater, accompanies Quentin Martell on his journey to go meet Daenerys. Lucerys' favor on me has expired, which is great. Okay. Our regent just made someone pay more taxes. We like. Sheep stealer. Should I try and go tame the sheep stealer? We raided Scourge Side. I was just trying to look at how much raid loot this has. 229. There we go. And we're just going to keep on going. We have 8,300 troops. So Bartimos Margarenos and our granddaughter Lady Celtigar will marry. I believe Bartimos is in line to become one of our vassals somewhere. I was gonna say up in Skagos, but I don't think we did that. I don't know why we would have Skagos. I think I landed his father at Point Side. That was one of our previous holdings. So I gave him Point Side, and you know, I could just look. Let's get on up here. Check it out, Point Side, Province of Point Side, or Damien de Reaver. Yes, this is who he is married to. Our daughter just married Bartimos. Who is stuttering? He is just like me, for real. Nothing wrong with that. So we're going to continue continue our raids. We're going to hit Old Glory, which looks to be a province. Hopefully we can get some good prisoners that we can ransom. Connor Cutter and Sir Dazil Cutter. So it'd also be nice if we could find some knights we could recruit. That way we could add them to our army, because I think we are missing 2 out of available, and if we're missing 2, that means some of the ones we have are not going to be at the highest quality. But I don't need a sneaky Dornishman running around my army, especially if they're not that great. We just had that Ironborn that was causing us a little mischief. Or almost. She was getting set to cause us a little mischief. Rated Drain Burn. Sheep Stealers left. You can tell by the outline around this area not being orange anymore. Oh, King Hob has some agents at my court. He's not a fan of me because of a few wars we fought, and then my liege ended up kind of kicking his teeth in and taking a lot of his stuff. Excuse me, I'm getting a little sip of coffee. So that notification came up that our marshal had finished increasing the control in the city of, or the province of Duskendale and the Dun Fort. So that is excellent. This should be giving us quite a bit more troops. We will see. It should be giving us some more taxes. I think that's a little more than it was before, which I cannot complain about. We got some prisoners. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now we will just pursue on to the next. We're just going to keep raiding all of the Ironwood land. And like I was saying earlier, they lost their main castle of, I think it's called Ironwood or something like that. So they are very, very, very weakened. They've lost most of their main strength. Even through here, their lands are just kind of... I hope if they're doing better than their lands are, I could use some more gold to take. Our loot's currently around 292. And I'm not exactly sure what we might spend this on. Let's go and peruse the artifacts market. So the things I always look out for when I look at through the artifacts market are an item that will increase the captains I can have, or an item that can increase my domain limit. Ronald Colwell. Yeah, he seems to be alright. He looks like a rain knockoff. The boar falls before the sword. That's it. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna question you, man. Fangman Crown. Shumbragelia. Chase. The Chase Mace. Ooh, hold on, hold on. Number of captains +1. That's not too bad. That's wait. +5 for a... I feel like that's actually really good. +5 prowess. We're gonna get that. And since he's a good old boy, we'll give our son... I don't know, I just feel like that's a good bit. I feel like most of the green ones are normally like 4. Or not 4, like 3. Am I stupid? Interceptor. The Grove Spear. That's what I wanted to give him. So that should increase his prowess some. I think I actually forbid him from fighting. Or from being a knight. What if we change that? What if we change that? What's he got? 22? Did I scroll past him? 22 prowess. It's one of my guests. I don't have enough gold. Whatever. Maybe since he's a regent, it's not popping up. I don't know. Sheep Stealer has moved on to Wicked Inn. Now, am I strong enough to just cross over? I'm not gonna risk it. Sometimes they can get a bit, they can get some ideas when you're kind of around their troop count. I mean the defenders when I say they. So they can get some ideas. And so, since I'll probably be headed back before too long, I don't want to throw away all my loot just for some potentials. So let's start ransoming some of these, like Boar's Brook. Did 50 for him. Orwell, he's a young maester who's pretty smart. So I will actually recruit him. Ubrin. Just get out of here. Maester Davos. That's why. Or maybe, okay, Orwell was a Septon. Maester Davos will also get recruited. Maester Alaren. What if I just had all the maesters? What if I just collected maesters? Can I make them fight? Get in my army. And wait, is that in? How did I miss that? That's 25. We'll come up here. Hit this one next. And I think we probably should hit their main realm capital, because if we do capture some of their heirs or relatives, those could be worth quite a bit in the ransom. Which, like I was saying earlier, that is going to be the priority for us. Because when you get ransom gold, you do not have to pay a prestige, pretty much exchange on it. We'll ransom that prisoner as well. Dismiss my regent. Does he now become... I don't know. So I've got a hostage from my lord, Damian Valerian, who will go off to be the guardian of my son's... No, not the guardian. He will be the ward of my son's wife. Captured Sir Tristain Faith. He's not the worst fighter. He's a comfort eater, but honestly, who isn't? Come get in my army, lad. So how long is this going to take? 35 days? That's kind of to be expected, I guess. What is that? Losing 100 casualties, that'll bring us down to 7,900. Yeah, I think that'll probably be fine. We'll probably hit this one, come down and hit that 11. The Baluna. Just kill my knight. Which one's better? Probably... And Fiend. They're always plotting and scheming. recruit that Faith kid. Bedard Nightfall. I don't remember getting this guy. Let's see if we can bring in a good fighter. Here's one. I love bringing in the Ironborn ladies to marry my knights. They generally make some pretty good fighters. That's one of the main ways I try and fill out my knight slots, is arranging marriages. Ronald Colwell. Let's see if Andalusi, Faith of the Scourged. That's kind of crazy. There you go. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Not today. Not today. We're not doing that one. So when we finish this, we should be probably around 400 gold. If not, maybe I'll make a little pit stop somewhere. Stop on the stepstones, maybe. Let's ransom Jessa Illyrian. And we have Amelia Ironwood. We can ransom after that. Yeah, we'll hit these ones. So I'll hit that 13, go down and hit the 11. That'll be another 20 more. Ransom Amelia Sand for 30. We'll go ahead and just do that. Maester Cleon has gained some experience. That is great. When I did pop over there, it said his health wasn't the highest. That's alright, because we just recruited 3 more Maesters. So if he does end up going across the Rainbow Bridge, I agreed to 30, not 29. This guy's sinking money. And so we'll hit that 13, come down and hit this spot that's worth 11. And then we'll probably go back on our way up to Claw Isle. Sir Walton Veckerin. He's spindly. Doesn't seem that great. Start at 5,400. Just gotta be careful I don't accidentally get too close to their troop count where they could be able to defeat me. That would be quite embarrassing. Mary Nimwalk. Ooh, we'll definitely take that 50 for you. I was debating in my head if I should recruit him or not, or if I should just kind of grab him. Not grab him, sell him, shell him, ransom him, not sell him. But yeah, if it's for 50, you best bet your sweet ass that you're getting ransomed. Another 100 attrition there. We'll hit this City of the Trenchworks and be off our way down south. We'll probably just go south and around Dorne and then back up into our lanes. Easy peasy with a side of lemon squeezy. I'll get a little sip of coffee. Still kind of deciding what to do with this gold. If I could get... Do we have armor? I need to look here in a sec. So I don't have armor. I need to probably buy a little cute little set. Let's see. Actually, I don't see. Let's look at our inventory. We do not have armor, so let me go ahead and just buy a little bit of armor from the artifacts market. It'll increase our prowess guaranteed. This one actually seems decent for a green. So there's a wild dragon in our lands. Tell by the orange banner up there. Let's just put that on. So we raided the trenchworks. One of our knights has increased his prowess. That's excellent. Now let's send him home. Kingdom of Brimstone. Oh. We're gonna hit that. We're gonna hit that right there. Is this going to be too much? Am I overextending? Ooh, the Liege does not look great. And Corliss is looking ill. Oh, but he's, even with being ill, looks like he's still feeling fine. I wonder who the first of these to pass will be. They are bringing out their army. Have I overextended? We will see. Looks like they are going to come down and try and meet me. They've got right at right under 6,000. They're going to hire some mercenaries. Doesn't look like it. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if I just threw away all that loot in a greedy bid. Or will I be able to get over here in time? Oh, I might be able to flee. Let's see, let's see. Do I have a... There's someone that increases army speed. Let's see if Master of the Horse. I do. That's my son. Oh, that's not what it does. Oh, Caravan Master? Is it that one? It's not that either. Never mind. Okay, they're definitely gonna hit me. But let's see what happens in the battle. Actually, oh, it's pretty close. I just got out of there, I think. You gotta be quicker than that. Ooh. Search for stained Vaith. I guess he left. I don't blame him. So I guess they can't come into Ironwood lands to come hit me. Or I guess they would have just followed. Unless they could have come on over. But like I said, we're just gonna send these guys on back. After that risky, greedy little side quest. Which that did actually put us on a very even 450. So I don't mind that. We'll get another 250. Or not 250, 25. Another 25. For ransoming off one of our captured prisoners from that expedition. Let's have the troops come on home.